Hey, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video, and thanks for rolling with me. This is what the channel is called. I called it Rolling with Stones because I want you to come alongside me, and I want to share with you some of the things that I've been doing with my life. Maybe it's exciting, maybe it's not, maybe it's entertaining, maybe it's not, maybe you're laughing at me, maybe you're not, I don't know. But I've been focusing mostly on my reselling business, and that means I go to thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, estate sales, Amazon return stores. I even go to normal stores and I buy things to resell on eBay to make a full-time living, to make a profit for a full-time living. And I've been doing that since June 1st of last year. So today is Friday. I started going to yard sales on Thursday. Normally, the last month or so, I haven't had any luck at yard sales and garage sales on Thursday, but this Thursday was a little bit different, and if it wasn't for just one sale, one yard sale that is, I was able to get a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you some of that stuff and maybe tell you a little bit of what it's worth. So first of all, I picked up this camera for $1, this Vivitar camera. Don't pass up on these old film cameras. Don't assume because technology allows you to have a camera in your pocket doesn't mean that the older cameras don't have value. This camera, if it works, is going to be worth about $30. This camera takes one of those special camera batteries, which I have, and one of the things that I'm going to do is include that battery with the listing, which will entice people and I think make my listing stand out a little bit more. And that's one of the tricks that I do on eBay, is I include things with my listing that most people don't include. Batteries, film, blank videotapes, blank cassettes, all sorts of things like that. Then I went to this other yard sale, and this is kind of what saved the day for me. This was a yard sale that was part of a community sale that actually wasn't supposed to start for another day. But this community sale that I typically avoid, there's a few houses on this one road that start a day early, and they did this last year as well. Now this particular yard sale where I bought all the stuff for $35, and they did this last year as well, I originally thought they were resellers. I assumed that they were resellers with all the amount of stuff that they had, video games, collectibles, action figures, toys, all the stuff that I go crazy for. They had a lot of it, and I just assumed that they were resellers. But then I overheard them talking yesterday when I was there. He was talking to his neighbor, and he was talking about how on the very last day he practically gives everything away because he's going to donate it to the Goodwill if it doesn't sell. Well, that's normally not the attitude of a reseller. So again, where they get all this stuff, why they have so much of it, I don't know. It's a mystery to me, but I made out for $35. So got a bunch of action figures for $2 a piece. Spawn, How to Train Your Dragon, Marvel, Transformers. They had boxes of this stuff. And I just kind of pulled out a bunch that I thought was interesting. Most of this isn't extremely valuable. I thought maybe the dragon stuff might be, because I've had some really good luck on other dragon stuff, but it's worth about $10. So is the Spawn action figure. So is this Wizard action figure from Marvel. The Megatron's worth a little bit more, about $15. Probably the most valuable action figure is this Batman. It's worth about $20, $25. Pocahontas is worth about $10. Rogue's worth about $10. This Clerks one's kind of confusing because it's in the wrong box. It is stapled, so I don't know if someone else tried pulling that off, but yet it fits at the same time, so I don't know. I got a couple of bunch of Turtles mini action figures for $1 a piece. I have some of those already that I pulled out of the Goodwill bins, so maybe I'll put those together. This is a Japanese line of toys, and I think I've had one of these before. This is kind of like their version of like Thomas the Train, and these sell really well. This one's worth about $20, $25. Then I picked up a bunch of Power Ranger stuff for my own personal collection. There's the original blue Power Ranger figure, some McDonald's toys, the original Cog figure that Hasbro just released, re-released and is in stores. There's the Goldar figure from the Imaginext line. And then I got these 3 TV guides for $2 for all 3. I already have the one on the left and the one on the right. I don't have the one of the White Ranger in the middle, so that'll go into my collection, and then I'll probably resell the rest. Then lastly, I bought this box of manga. I only paid $1/4 a piece for these, but I probably should have looked before I leapt. But I thought this was a big run of manga, and what it is multiple copies of volumes 2, 3, and 4. So probably like 5 to 6 copies of each. That's okay still. I can bundle up volumes 2, 3, and 4, make one listing, multiple quantities, and sell them for about $15 a piece. 1 or 2 sets will get me my money back. Went to this other yard sale. This guy was just setting up. He wasn't ready when I got there. I told him I'd come back. I bought this box set of Star Wars books. This is like a collectible set. Paid up for this, paid $20 for it. It sells for about $50. Paid $1 for this 20Q game. Pretty common game, but not still sealed. Now the problem with this is, and I've had this problem before, is that these come with a battery inside, and the battery will eventually go dead. Most of them probably are dead by now because of when this came out. The problem is what did the battery do to the inside of the game? If it corroded, the game is bad, and you don't know that until someone opens it up and tries it. So you're kind of have a 50-50 chance on these, and you won't know until you sell the item, unfortunately. Then I went to this other yard sale, which I think was a part of the community sale that I was trying to avoid, and I paid $6 for all these. I got this To Kill a Mockingbird book, not because it's worth anything, but because my mom's been wanting to read it. She asked me if I had a copy. I didn't. I've been looking for it for a while now in the thrift stores and couldn't find a copy. Finally found a copy. Then I picked up this ashtray because I think of Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, anytime I find ashtrays. Then I picked these up for $1 a piece, and these things caught my eye. I'm not into glassware, but for $1 a piece, these are Imperial glassware, which does really well. I just don't know what these are. They're not bowls, they're not candy dishes. I really don't know what they are, so I have to do some research. But for $1 a piece, I couldn't go wrong. Then I picked up this A Nightmare Before Christmas costume. This is a 2XL, it's brand new, never been worn. She wanted 15, she took 12 for it. Those are selling for about $50 on eBay. I'm sure the sales for it will increase once we get closer to Halloween, which is just right around the corner. From the same garage sale, I'm trying something new. So I paid $50 for these 2 pieces. It was an older lady. This Dale Evans, this is from like a Playwear set. It's very, very vintage. There's only one listing on eBay for the complete set with the shirt, the skirt, and the hat. They want $125 for it. My opinion is this is the only piece that actually has Dale Evans on it with her picture on it per se. So I'm thinking this is kind of the core piece out of the set, if anything. So I'm going to try to get maybe $40 or $50 for that. This dress, something brand new to me. Oscar de la Renta Boutique. If you look this up on eBay, easy $150 on eBay. On up. $200, $300. Now it is dirty. I'm going to drop it off the dry cleaner. But I'm hoping for $200 on this. When I bought that, the lady asked me if I was interested in other vintage stuff, and I said yes, and she pointed out these purses. She wanted $20 for all 3, so about $7 a piece. I went ahead and paid that. I don't know if they're worth anything. And then here's the cream of the crop. I went to this yard sale. They had this big box of Bratz, and it says, make me an offer. I offered her $40, thinking she was going to ask for at least $50 or $60. She accepted the $40, and what was in there was this brand new Monster High, which is the only Monster High in the collection. I looked that up. It's worth $150 all day, and if I hold on to it, wait closer to Christmas, $200. Then this one caught me off guard because I didn't think it was much, but this is actually vintage. This is from 2001 or 2002. And when I zapped the barcode, it brings up Bratz, but something completely different, a completely different product. And when I look at the solds, it brings up yet another Bratz product that is completely different. So I have to do some research, but if I do just a word search for this, they're going for about $50 to $75 brand new in the package. So for 40 bucks, didn't do too bad. I wasn't expecting this to be 150. Actually, I wasn't thinking about it. I was just thinking about getting this purchased before someone else took it, because there were several people at this garage sale. So there you go. I have another recycling event tomorrow, and I'm going to try to use my GoPro for the first time. I forgot to try it last time, but I'm going to try this week. So wish me luck, and thanks for watching.